All right, welcome back to center court here in the Bossier Civic Center. Fitting the loudmouth for the ACO as we are getting ready to tee up the Seniors Championship. Big D bags flying out of the right claw of Art Brown. I do not know what Johnny is throwing, but I guarantee you Phil will when he gets back. He's throwing his SCR frame game right now for the Pro Series. Final warm-up toss is being taken before they hit play. Appreciate your patience there. We worked out a little internet kink going on here, but it was a good chance to remind you that we are up and live from the center court here. Again, it's a Pro Series Skins extravaganza this weekend. SCR scores and frame games being thrown to try to get into that final bracket of 16. I think 40-plus ACO pros here fighting it out to be part of it. It's supposed to start a little bit later today, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Art Brown worked through Dean Schettenhelm, Scott Beck, James Freeling, and Johnny Thomas to get here. So this is a rematch of the match that put Johnny Thomas into the loser's bracket. Johnny took out Marty Thompson, Mike Ross, Danny Taylor, lost to Art Brown, and then just took out Daryl Macon to get back here to this final. Art Brown holds the king seat. He will have to be double dipped, but smiling Johnny Thomas is ready to do just that. Couple more tosses under their belt, and it looks like they have pressed play and are ready to roll and push and airmail and kick. Art's got a great array of shots in that bag right there. So Johnny's going to leave one sit up top, so that should get us started here. And that does put a penny up on top. For Art. Actually, it should be 2. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, I was looking at round 1, not a score. So that puts a couple on the scoreboard there for Art Brown, a former professional archer I just found out, which plays right into the game of cornhole. We've got a couple. Tim Burnett, big into archery. We always hear about horseshoes feeding the beast for cornhole, but archery, another one of those hand-eye sort of things. Johnny Thomas leaves one sit up on top. It looks like he's throwing those state 31s. Yep, pretty obvious in that frame right there that he's throwing state 31s. Right now, Johnny throwing a 7 PPR early to Art's 8.5. These bags are certainly PPR pleasers. And no sooner than I say it, womp womp, my bag. Oh, hey, man, I appreciate you. The invite if I ever come back up to Canada. My plan is to be there, hopefully, as Washingtons take place here on center court. I'm hoping to get back up to PEI. That's the plan, at least, coming up in May. But, yeah, the trip to Niagara Falls then took us to Toronto. We went to, I think it was the Horseshoe Club where the Stones played. That was pretty cool. Toronto's traffic right up there with Atlanta and L.A. Good Lord, it was a nightmare, but a cool city. And then we just decided to motor on up to Aurelia. Went up to the curling club, walked the main street into the old Alley Cats record store where Lightfoot's daughter used to play, and very cool. It was a great experience. I've been a fan of Gordon Lightfoot, even though I've done rock radio and metal shows out the wazoo. One of my favorites, always and forever since I was a little kid. I reckon the Edmund Fitzgerald used to scare me to death. I thought that happened like in the 1800s. It wasn't until just within the last decade I realized that happened in the 70s. So Art Brown extends his lead there. He picks up another 12 on 10, and that'll take it to 5-0. And again, Art is defending the king seat right now. So if he's able to get this in as a one and done. Speaking of one and done, now we're about to find out how that frame game.
Not bad. Not good. Not good. Not good.
No, not good?
No, I'm okay. I'm tired. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you did run over here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see where it looks like the cut line is now right around 131.
Yep.
Yeah. So Bryce Jefferson just walked up and threw a 144 on top of. Yeah. Oh, he's tied now up there with Chris Day and Tyler Goodwin at the top. Sisson at a 143. Kenny Bolton at a 139. Nice throw in there from Kenny.
Kenny can play. A lot of people don't know who Kenny is, but Kenny can flat play his game.
Yep. And that's going to put another 3 spot. And Art Brown's backpack, 8-5. Johnny seems like he's playing at a very fast pace.
Well, Art will make you play at a fast pace. He controls the pace. I promise you. He likes to play rapid fire, too.
That's where I was going with that. And I was discussing the fact that you told me he was a professional archer at some point. So
he said he's won a world championship and 12 major championships shooting archery.
So he's probably in that sphere with Tim Burnett.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
A couple of others. Let's see. We'll get some updated stats right now. PPR's 9.4 and a 7.8 respectively.
Johnny throwing a 7.8. That's not very. What a nice cut around. And Art's got the roll bag and the cuts and the air mails.
Mentioned that earlier. He's got quite an array of shots in his kit bag. That's a fact.
I'll tell you what, if Art were to just run right through that, just like
boy.
He gave Johnny a slight opportunity.
What's he going to do with it? Up? Yeah, he went up.
Nice shot, nice. Johnny Thomas, baby.
You got to love that, man. The confidence to just say, you know what? If it goes in, great. If it doesn't, so be it.
He gives up a point, man, if it doesn't. But you know what? He's got that shot.
And he had plenty of – I mean, he had the whole entire hole to work with, so why not?
That was just about short.
Low block.
Yep.
Level 4.
Level 4 work right there.
Look at that.
I couldn't get that guy to do that one time in Bentonville. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was a level floor.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Oh, and look at him.
Not bad. Not bad.
What are you doing over there, Isaac Hurt? What are you doing? Planting right
block.
behind it. Wow, he could have walked up and laid it up there any better than that one.
Perfect. Johnny's shooting this one, though.
Yeah. Thumb is locked, going up. Oh, and it's long.
A little bit long.
Let it go.
Oh, and now he pushed off.
Interesting.
Hey, I'm talking about sticky side short right here. He gets them all.
Gets 2. Yeah, well, he took 2. He'll take that. So 7-on-1.
Yeah, 7-on-1 right now. 7-on-2. That's going to be a 5 spot, and he's going to cut this lead down to 1 point.
Yep. How about that?
And cut into Art's PPR, too. I mean, there goes your PPR, Art, straight down.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. I mean, Art did him a huge favor accidentally.
He did.
He separated that blocker and gave him room in between. A little bit of daylight between those two stacked up.
Johnny's a competitor, man. What do you think, Johnny?
Oh, no doubt.
I think Johnny probably was a hell of a softball and baseball player growing up. He just got that look. I bet he played shortstop, on every team he played, probably batted first. He's one of those guys. But don't let Alabama lose anything.
And don't tell him about it while he's on center court throwing. You learned that lesson.
I sure did. He asked. in my defense, he asked. And Vanderbilt is never supposed to beat Alabama, so there you go. Nice finish there by Johnny. Oh, and Art give it back to him. Now, these are a couple similar sets of bags, too.
Yep. Well, the big D's, I know Art's throwing those, and State 31s from Johnny Thomas. But, yeah, black, red, and white color scheme.
Both ways. The bullies are what the series are in the hands of Art Brown.
Is that right?
Yep.
He certainly has lived up to that reputation.
Yeah. He's been bullying me all over the damn country. I can't wait for the Pro Series, fan. We're going to have a blast tonight.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to it. $25 a frame. First to win 7 to 13 frames. Claims the skins that they've already won and all unclaimed skins. And you can even lose and make a little money.
Absolutely.
So nobody wants to do that. But we've seen some nice paychecks come out of that $5,000 prize pool.
We're going to have us a wild time tonight. I can tell you that right. Nice finish right there for Art. Pick up 4 right there. Puts him on 12-7. There was that little get-around shot. He's got it. He's got all the shots the kids have. I'm going to tell you what, he put that cornhole room to use. I'm telling you, man. And he last in Bentonville, he had his camper parked out back, man. He was living the life of Riley out there, baby.
Right,
I'm telling you.
See what else is going on in women's. Kim Jackson up 18-4 over Samaya Watts.
She stopped me over there a minute ago. She said, "Hey, guess what? I'm in the losers bracket. Does that surprise you?" I said, "No." What you're gonna do is just go hurt somebody's feelings and be mean, yeah. Emma Jernigan sitting in this king seat.
Yeah, and she's the one that put her into the losers bracket. Kim just ended up winning, so now 21-4 over Samaya.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, just like we talked earlier, Samaya Watts, man, how good has that girl gotten, though, for real, man? See all the co-ed teams starting to take their tosses, warm-up tosses. We still got that to go. Got the Pro Series to go this afternoon.
Yeah, there's still quads. There's still a big blind draw to happen. The Monster Cornhole is still going on in the other room.
Another room? There's another room?
Yeah, there's I think 4 or 5 sets of boards across the way, so it allows them to do some sit and goes and different things through the day if there's somebody who wants to go do something.
Learn something new every day.
How about that? Yeah, I only found it yesterday because I went to take a walk and it was raining, so I went over there and I'm like, what are these boards doing in here?
Oh, Johnny gave up 5, went for the airmail drag right there, and that's going to be 17-7.
Popped it right off the back.
Art says thank you very much.
So, yeah, so Emma put Lisa Hill in the loser's bracket. That's Kim Jackson's next opponent. She put Kim in the loser's bracket. So everybody's gunning for Emma Jernigan right now to come back for a little bit of revenge. And congratulations again to Bryce Jefferson, who ended up taking a one-and-done approach in the juniors premier.
Does it seem like that we're running awful late today when we get to these finals? That may just be me. The women's is taking a long time today, though.
I think that's the biggest division we've had playing this morning, yeah. 11:41 here Central Standard Time, so 12:41 wherever you are. Maybe you're on your lunch break.
I thought he left that short, actually. I thought he was going to give up a point. Art's wife sitting over here to my right. She's always right beside him, pulling for him every game he plays. 17-7 is our score. Art Brown trying to finish this off in one game and get his second victory in the mini tries. I told him he needs to go back to archery. He only has to do that when I'm here.
So you'd appreciate that, would you?
Yeah.
Jeremy Jones, glad to see Johnny back. I think a lot of folks are.
Johnny's good for our game, and Art Brown's having the last bag blues the last couple rounds. Johnny finally finished off and got 2, and he was happy.
Johnny was a baseball catcher.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I can see that too, man. Yep. Whoever helped me out right there, appreciate it.
He didn't even have to squat. He could just stand up straight.
That's horrible, man. That is horrible.
Much easier to fire to second base when you don't have to squat.
Oh, Lord. I will not tell him you said that.
I'll tell
him.
I
bet you Angie's tuning in. You're in trouble.
She agree with me.
Our chance to pick up 2 right here, and Johnny can't miss. He's in the don't miss stage right now. And I saw he's been flirting with that edge the whole last few rounds, and Art's got – when he sees that blood in the water, he's like a shark. This game is over.
That's it. We're going to have to prep that headset. Another one and done right there. That's all right. Guess who had a good time?
I did. Yeah, I promise you I did.
Well, that's going to do it. Art Brown, congratulations. 21-9 over Johnny Thomas. Takes our seniors championship here at Shreveport Bossier at the Bossier City Civic Center. Again, not an easy thing to say.
No.
That is not an easy thing.
Bossier City Civic Center. I had to slow way down. I got to get my Mississippi self down.
Well, the thing is, there's a way to say that really wrong, too.
I guarantee you.
If you rush it. But the two of them exchange a little fist bump, a little bro hug, and Johnny Thomas is going to go ahead and collect that second place check. Come on over here, brother.
Johnny is still my hero, no matter what.
No doubt, no doubt. All right.
Come over here in between,
Come
right
on.
here. Make
I
a
think we're
handsome sandwich. as
Probably
Ben
going to be
calls
looking
it.
right up at that way right there after. Well, I saw you had to stop and have a word with your fan club, which was nice. Congratulations.
Yeah. I proved you wrong.
Well, okay. You know what? Well, you proving me wrong, let me tell you something. I love it when you come up here and tell me you proving me wrong doesn't surprise me in the least.
That was a fun victory. You know, Johnny got me pretty good here last year. He beat me both times, and of course I'm doing a little more practicing, and I want to get even with him.
Well, I heard you built yourself a new facility, and
I did.
He said you must be out there 8 to 10 hours a day, probably.
No, not that much.
I guarantee it could be 12.
Two or 3 hours.
Just a half a day. 12 hours.
Just try to get the grind in. I don't like you come out here on main court and bag flight changes a little on you. You get a little tight, but it
How are
worked
they
out.
playing? I mean, around the room, is the humidity down here?
They're pretty
with
slow.
it? Pretty
They're
tight,
slow.
yeah.
I'm not playing my slowest bags, and these seem to be just a touch faster than the other boards.
And what are you throwing? You're
The
throwing
big
the big
D
D.
boys.
Okay. Yeah, because he was throwing, I think, state 21s, and they had very similar color schemes, but the designs were different enough.
Right.
We could tell what was going on. Plus, most of yours were in the hole, and his were up on top, so it was easier to find them up there.
I wasn't upset with that.
No, not at all. So, I understand, and Phil told me this. I didn't know this. You come out of the world of archery, so you probably know Tim Burnett, and maybe or flew in some of those same circles because he was a big archery guy too.
I know the name. You know, I shot predominantly 3D archery on known distance as an open pro and a senior pro, and really neat sport. I really enjoyed it, but kind of got tired of traveling to the East Coast, and so we kind of retired from that.
Well, it's interesting too because archery has fed into cornhole with this hand-eye coordination, horseshoes, obviously, same kind of motion, the whole thing. This strikes me. I mean, obviously, you just won the seniors division, but the longevity for somebody to be able to play cornhole as long as they want to, it's great physically for you. It keeps you moving, your heart rate up, and everything else. It can get exhausting by the end of the day, though.
It can. I mean, in archery, the older you get, the harder it is to hold your bow steady and keep your pin where you want it and make the shot. So I need to compete at something, and coming to this is just filled a void for me. And I love to play, win, lose, or draw.
Terrific.
And,
You ever try bowling?
No, you don't want to see me
Try
bowl.
it in a couple of weeks.
My wife will beat me at bowling.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, trust me, he'll pay for you to go to bowling school if you like it. If you like
might
to.
even buy you a bowling ball.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
I'd like to prove him wrong one more time today in co-ed. So.
Okay, I'll tell you what, you did make a good run in co-ed, but you playing with the same girl today?
No, I'm playing with Samaya.
Oh, man, we've talked about she's been on fire.
Here, just tell her to get ready for these.
Come on,
then.
get over here.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
I played with Brayley Francis at the last one, and she was fire. And
she was phenomenal. She really was.
We went undefeated and happened to get that one. So
and came close to winning doubles. He was having a day in Bentonville.
Yeah.
You know,
we got second, me and DJ. So.
He had his camper parked out there for 2 weeks. He was in that building practicing.
No,
for 2
I
weeks.
got here last night.
No, I'm talking about in Bentonville. I saw you there 2 weeks.
No, I got there the night before.
I'm only kidding you, man.
We have witnessed 2 defenses of 2 king seats in a one and done fashion. You just saw the art of the deal in one of those, and there's a good chance you might see it again a little bit later on. Can you prove Philip Barnett wrong? I love it when it happens. So we shall see.
I really enjoy it.
We shall
Don't
see.
ever pick me.
No.
Yeah, congratulations, Art
Thank you.
Brown, our seniors champ. Get back out there and do your thing, and maybe we'll see you again a little bit later on. Cheers.
Got any shout-outs real quick?
Big D. I don't do a lot of sponsor stuff, but Big D's been there for me, stood up there for me. Great bags, takes care of me. Awesome guy, awesome company.
Absolutely.
All right, now finally,
And, of course, my wife.
Of course, you're the head of your fan club. All right, so now here's the true shout-out to your sponsor, Spell Zarzynski.
Oh, gee. S-Z-A-R-Y-N-S-K-I. I think I got it.
I don't think so. There's 11 more letters in there.
I think
working their way back to Emma Jernigan. So I gotta find out from the truck here exactly what's going on. But I do feel like we're not too far away. Let me look exactly and see what's left here.
That's probably the last one.
I think that's going to be
it. To Emma Jernigan there.
Well, Bryce took Levi Haddock 21-15. Art just finished off seniors over Johnny Thomas 21-9. Let's see. Let's get the women's here. Emma is awaiting the winner of this one. Yeah, and Kim now is up 7-0. So we'll take an opportunity just to kind of grab our seats back. We'll talk a little bit about this Pro Series, what's coming up here. I'll see if I can get a refreshed update on the highest PPR number that's out there. Art, I loved hearing him say, I just like to compete.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't matter even what it is. He just wants to compete. And that's always fun to hear because I do think, and again, cornhole, I think, has come along and just at the right time for a lot of people who want to continue to stay physical. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about me, man.
Yeah.
I love to compete again, anything.
No doubt. And it is a competitive bunch. That's a fact. We laugh about that. I tell people, I said, I've seen cornhole players have elevator races.
Absolutely.
They do not mess around. If there is something that you can win, they want to win it.
I agree.
Last night was a lot of fun at the 7 Tap.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Brewing project there. Hannah and the crew. We met Sansa Stark. She was there. So that was big fun. It was one of the bartenders. I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones.
No.
But she looked just like Sansa Stark.
Oh.
The actress. Oh, that was the character's name. And Heineman goes up. He goes, "Oh my God, you look just like Sansa Stark. Has anybody ever told you that?" She goes, "Never once." And I'm like, "How? Why does every single person should say that's it?" But she maybe didn't know who it was. I don't know. But let's go back into this dashboard here. 144 is still the top score, shared by Chris Day, Bryce Jefferson, and who else was it? Tyler Goodwin at a 144, Byron Sisson at a 143, Kenny Bolton at 139, and it looks like 132 with Johnny Thomas is the cut line. Yeah, it is, because Parker and everybody else is a 131 down below. So Johnny Thomas hanging in there by the hair of his chinny chin. So anywho, we will keep you updated here before. I think that women's match is at 13-0 right now with Kim up over Lisa Hill, both put in the loser's bracket by Emma Jernigan, who sits in the queen seat. So we will find out what's going to be. So we'll update all of the scores there. Again, what did I say? 144 was the top score. Yep, 3 sharing that at the top. 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central Time. Do we want to run just a little promo something here, and then we'll see if we can come back and get this women's division? Yeah, we'll run a few little spots. Hey, you see Erica Bloomer there up on the screen, by the way. Thank you to American Pacific Mortgage, the official mortgage company of Cornhole, and she is more than happy to help you save a couple grand on closing costs, whether you want to finance your first house, your next house, your current house. You want to refi, you can do that. Also, she can help you finance a couple of other things. You see our boys from Elite Bags and BD Boards and Bags there in the background, some of our bag manufacturing partners that are here in Shreveport, Bossier, and also the official whiskey, Notorious 397. We may or may not have sampled some of that last night at the end of the night. Thank you, Ocoee River Distilling. So all of that going on here, and we'll run a couple of little promos for you to check out, and then we will be back with what I hope to be very soon a women's division championship. So check it out. We'll be back in just a moment on the ACO Digital Network.
You know damn well I was in the field, and I was just trying to lay around and just kind of keep it. Yeah, he thought I was in the field. Well, hey, running off backwards in the pond.
Yeah.
This is my second tournament with them bags.
Is that it?
Really?
Yeah. Well, I played with them. I practiced with them a little bit of night in the garage, and my garage floor got kind of dirty, so I washed them. Yeah, he thought I was running off in the pond again. But I'm blessed. Good day. I was blessed to get to win that one. It really feels good. I ain't kidding. Bob's going to kill me. I know he is. But he's got a bad accent. I don't know where he got it at.
This could go on all night if we allowed it.
Well, we can.
All right.
Kathy, Philip wants a pumpkin roll, honey.
Cornhole is more than a game. It's more than a way of life. It's people. It's stories. It's the kind of bond that's built in backyards and tested in tournaments, and sealed with a handshake and a cold beer. At the ACO, family isn't a slogan. It's who we are. And the moment you show up, you're one of us.
The first major we ever came to, and we brought our little ones with us, I had a double stroller. And I love that my kids have grown up in the ACO now. Everybody knows who they are. So it doesn't matter if you're a mom or an aunt, it doesn't matter. You can bring your children here and there's never anything to worry about. My kids now have friends all over the country and they get so excited to be able to see everybody whenever we travel. So watching them grow up and then being in this atmosphere of watching everybody be a family as a whole is one of my favorite parts.
land of cornhole, only one can wear the crown. Make no mistake, this title isn't handed out. It's earned, one bag at a time. Earned in the grind when no one's watching, in the moments that matter. And this year, the new ruler rose. The boards don't lie. The undisputed king has been crowned.
He know damn well I was in the field, and I was just trying to lay around and just kind of keep it. Yeah, he thought I was in the field. Well, hey, run off backwards in the pond.
Yeah.
This is my second tournament with them bags.
Is that it?
Really?
Yeah. Well, I played with them. I practiced with them a little bit tonight in the garage, and my garage floor got kind of dirty, so I washed them. Yeah, he thought I was running off in the pond again. But I'm blessed. Good day. I was blessed to get to win that one. It really feels good. And I ain't kidding. Bob's going to kill me. I know he is. But he's got a bad accent. I don't know where he got it at.
This could go on all night if we allowed it.
Well, we can.
All right.
Kathy, Philip wants a pumpkin roll, honey.
Cornhole is more than a game. It's more than a way of life. It's people. It's stories. It's the kind of bond that's built in backyards and tested in tournaments, and sealed with a handshake and a cold beer. At the ACO, family isn't a slogan. It's who we are. And the moment you show up, you're one of us.
The first major we ever came to, and we brought our little ones with us, I had a double stroller. And I love that my kids have grown up in the ACO now. Everybody knows who they are. So it doesn't matter if you're a mom or an aunt, it doesn't matter. You can bring your children here and there's never anything to worry about. My kids now have friends all over the country and they get so excited to be able to see everybody whenever we travel. So watching them grow up and then being in this atmosphere of watching everybody be a family as a whole is one of my favorite parts.
And how about that for timing? Almost as if on cue, maybe the first time ever it's happened this perfectly. It is a rematch of the Battle of the Bags that put Kim Jackson in the loser's bracket. The queen seat holder, Emma Jernigan, and she's throwing what?
She's throwing the Killer Bee Armites. She has been throwing. I thought that's what they were before I even walked out there. She's been throwing those bags for a while now.
Yep.
Ben Bogdanovich, is that right? Killer Bees?
Yep. And then I know Kim throws the CBCs.
Ronins, I believe.
Ronins, yep. The black and white bags.
Yep, with their name on them.
She's tucked up and tucked in, and they are, I think, they're not messing around.
They're ready to roll, man. They're underway right here.
Ready to get it underway here on center court at the ACO Shreveport Bossier Major and Pro Series Extravaganza. The skins game will begin a little bit later on as the final SCR games are being tossed to get the qualifiers for that final round of 16. Congratulations to Bryce Jefferson earlier, taking down singles in a one-and-done King Seat defense. Art Brown just did the same thing to Johnny Thomas in the seniors. Now we have a women's championship filing. And who was it in the juniors challenger that you said?
Jaden Morton.
Jaden Morton. So congratulations there. And it's one of those funny things. You can always tell when we're working our way from seniors to juniors. The seniors, Johnny and Art.
What a shot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
yeah,
the juniors, Jaden and Graydon and Hayden.
They all rhyme.
Yeah.
And Art. And
yeah, right.
That was 2.
Yep. All right. So Emma jumps out to an early 2-0 lead. Again, holding the queen seat. She's in a one-and-done scenario.
Nice backside airmail there by Emma Jernigan, too.
Got a very nice, easy, almost a lazy delivery of that bag. Not too much spin, not too much force.
She's one of those that flies under the radar, man. I mean, she really does. She's not really flashy. Doesn't walk around the room, and But I'm gonna tell you what, she can flat play, man. And she shows it. She shows up at all the majors when she plays. Kim chasing that bag just a little bit, almost moved it.
Yeah, both have, very long and distinct pitch deliveries.
Oh.
However, Emma's is with her arm and Kim's is with her right leg.
Yes.
The gazelle toss.
Yeah.
So Emma's going to pick up a couple there.
4-0 now, Emma.
Yep.
Kim's been doing this every week, though, man. You know, I've been most every major
Everywhere she's been, which is every one.
And she goes and she gets in the loser's bracket, and then she just comes and hurts feelings is what she did. She did Cara Beth, and I've named Kennedy Meineke the second from now on.
Uh-huh.
That's her new nickname for me. And she told me it was okay to use that, so I'm not doing that to belittle her at all.
Look at that
How
bag.
about that?
I thought she might take the easy route right up the middle, but she went ahead and kicked it around and
tried to leave it
kissed
there.
it off there, and what a great replacement shot right there. Emma's got her work cut out for her, slick side down. So she left a great lane there for Kim, didn't she? Collect them both. Ooh,
Gets 4, though, evens this match up right
10
there.
10 on 6 right there, yep. And again, I can't help but think, we talk about that extended delivery that Kim's got, but the contact that she makes with her leg going through and coming around, I don't know how
I don't need it, man.
can do it.
It would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I would knock change out of my pocket if I did that, man.
Well,
you know with your cargo shorts, you ain't gonna tell what you'd knock out
I
there.
quit wearing
I
cargo shorts.
I noticed that earlier,
I still
man.
got the same amount of crap in 2 pockets that I used to carry in 4. So now I would almost have to throw sidearm to get around these pockets.
Nice cleanup.
Nicely done.
I couldn't resist because I noticed you didn't have cargos on
No,
today.
I also decided that now that I've hit a certain age, cargo shorts probably aren't
They
the
may
thing.
come back.
They still work for people of a certain age.
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh.
Ooh, and that one kicks out up there into left field. So Emma's got a great opportunity right now to grab a couple back, and she does.
She does. Nice bag. Emma Jernigan.
Yeah, came in there with some gusto, if you will.
Alabama. I believe Emma's from Florida, if I'm not mistaken. She could be from Alabama.
I'm gonna guess.
I used to know all this stuff. What's that? My memory is just gone.
I'm gonna say Florida.
Yep.
Because I'm looking it up.
Oh,
and
okay.
It says Florida.
I see. I thought I was right, man.
You
At
were
first,
right.
I second guess myself.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't prove yourself wrong. As these two now have found the center of the board until
Until you
until
put
I
the
say
jinx
that.
on there.
Nice.
You moved it back over
Little
though.
movement. Good grab.
Yeah.
1 bag left to go get it. Well, they're not messing around either. This is
No,
quite a
that's not bad.
pace.
It's like rapid fire. Let's get to the Pro Series. Nice finish, ladies.
Just off the tip of her tongue, literally, Kim Jackson with the gum or without. The tip of that tongue pops out and kind of works as a guide.
Yeah, she does wear that gum out.
You know, it's funny. You are they're mentioning all the players. You know, a player like Emma who's under the radar. We have so many players that come from under the radar. I don't think there is an under the radar anymore. You know what I mean?
That's really not. I mean, you better come to play. I don't care what that name says beside you. You better come to play. Oh, I saw that was bad when it came out of her hand.
Yeah, got a little bit loose in turn 1.
Give him a chance to even this match up if she can just finish. She's pretty interesting how she holds her bags in her arm over there. Actually. I've noticed it a few times. Just never said nothing about it. There it is. Nice finish. 12 on 10.
Pick up a couple.
Yep. But she's been traveling all over the country, hurts people's feelings. So it's just like I get on her all the time about it for sure.
Now, but in exchange for doing that, she puts together great winners pieces for our social media and really celebrates you when you win. Even if you beat her, she does a fantastic job.
Yep.
Yeah, she holds those things up there like almost like a baby.
Yeah.
Nice blocker bag. Just forced Kim to have to, well, she didn't
went
force
right
her to
through,
do
man.
anything.
Chance to pick up 2 more for Kim right here.
So good. Perfect. Coming across there, right to left.
There it is, another 4-bagger. When she gets locked in, she don't miss. Ooh, I thought that was going to be a little short. Kim takes the lead.
And again, Emma holds the queen seat, so she's a one and done. If Kim wins, she just has to do it again. No sweat. So 8 on 6 is our score here on center court.
Yep. 8 on 6. Kim Jackson, a couple 4-baggers in a row. Just trying to get locked in, focused.
Seemed like I noticed last weekend, and it kind of stuck in my head that more players are leaving their bags on the board now, and just picking up one at a time than used to. Is that, am I imagining that?
No, you're not. I've noticed that. And it makes you slow down, for one thing.
Nice bag there.
Emma's got a game to play with. I thought she might have shot the airmail right there.
Little magnet bag.
Yep. Oh, and it holds up, and that's going to be 2 more for Kim, who turned around to put the score in on that tower down there, but it happens to be down there.
I think she'll remember to add those two. See a lot of familiar faces running around the building, some who kind of snuck in here on us. Go back here and take a look at the Pro Series SCR games where we found them. So Jefferson, Day, and Goodwin still at the top of the leaderboard with a 144. 132, Johnny Thomas still holding in number 16 spot.
Way to go, Johnny.
What'd you throw?
A 120-something.
Oh.
Started out with a bang, 12. I hardly ever start out with a 12, and then I went downhill from there.
Yeah, 122. I see you there.
I thought it was more like 129, but I'll take 122. I'm just kidding.
I'll give you a 122 and a half.
Thank you.
How about that?
There's another 4-bagger for Kim who is locked in.
And I tell you, Emma is just leaking out just a little bit to the edge of every corner of the hole, as you like to say.
Kim has doubled up Emma now.
Mm-hmm. Right there in the crook of her arm.
Right down Main Street.
Mm-hmm. Emma slows things down a little bit.
That's a good idea, I think. Emma be a good idea for Emma to take a little time out right here, too. Stretch your legs, maybe try to slow Kim down. I like that shot right there, though.
Well, she knows she's got a game to play with if she needs to. And she forced Kim to do something she would like to have back. Ooh.
She might sneak in, but I doubt it.
Right
That was buried too deep. But she's going to grab a point and get off that 6 that she's been on there for a while.
Only had 2 schneids last weekend, by the way.
Really?
The 6 is not a schneid, so I only had 2 schneids last week in Erie.
Did they come with ice or what?
Yeah, right. I have them straight up. I like my schneid.
Give me 2 schnides straight up.
Yeah, neat. Thanks again to the Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission for the hookup here at the Bossier City Civic Center.
I like coming here. That's a good place.
No, the food is outstanding.
Oh,
There's casinos, plenty of stuff to get out and go do. That bag is just on layaway. She's going to come in and I thought she was just come in and back it up and replace it, but just ran through it. A double 4-bagger here.
There you go.
Be the first.
There we go.
First one, double 4 we've seen in a minute, about a handful of frames. Nicely done there. So 12 on 7 remains the margin, and Doug Parker just missing the cut. One of our, for the longest time, our top scorer in SCR frame games, and he had a 153, and then Isaac Hurt came along and put on a 154 to be our top SCR frame game score of all time. No one's thrown the perfect 156 yet.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be hard to do. Oh, and there's a bag that kicked out.
Oh, is that right? That was at the Worlds, wasn't it, where he did that? Wow. Well, he was on fire that year.
Well, I'll tell you who might do it. Maggie Geiger might do it.
Maggie Geiger?
I just threw that out for the truck.
Oh, you're talking about doing a 13 frame, not a frame game, but just he cleared 13 frames in a row and did so. Yeah,
Oh yeah. But he also had bags he could have played off. When you start talking about that, you don't have all those other people's bags you can use to bump your bag in and stuff like that. So I think it's totally different when
he didn't have the wide open space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Psychologically, I think more different with an open board, but physically more difficult than when you're playing against somebody else's bag, certainly. Ooh, that one kind of fluttered away from her. I think she held on to it just a split second too long. Nice cleanup there by Kim. Ooh, that one looked like it was going to run right off the back, didn't it? Kim is dialed in,
She
man.
really is. Kim don't want anybody else to win, and I have no problem with that. This could be a 4-spot.
And
Oh, it holds up, and it might go if Emma hits the board. Yep,
oh, there it is.
20. Sitting on 20, game 1. I think if I'm Emma, I'm going to take a bathroom break after this game and then come back.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll go take a bath.
Yeah, she just took one
Just
from
slow-
Kim.
Yeah, she's taking the first one.
Yeah, ain't no lie. For sure.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, and there she goes. It ain't over yet. It's never
Oh,
over
no.
till that 1 hits up by that 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a good bag. Almost guaranteeing
Flush.
herself a couple.
Mm-hmm. Man, that hit hard.
Yeah, it did.
That one came in with some authority. Pick up
Yep.
a couple here. She take advantage
Oh,
of
and
she
it
lets
went
her
right
off
by the
hook. Oh, boy.
Man, you have a tendency to throw that a little hard to make sure you don't leave it short, and then there's sometimes just skip right over the hole. So Kim Jackson remains 20-7. I haven't caught her dice in about 6 months.
Yeah,
She's gotten pretty good at it.
our boy, the DOG, Aaron Candler,
Yeah.
posted her winner photo as Kim Dice in the winners group the other day, and everybody's like, what? And Kim's in that text chain. She's like, what? But then Jackson Dice won the Juniors Challenger.
Yeah,
so
really.
At least he didn't call him Jackson.
Jackson. Action Jackson. There you go.
Yeah. A little Magneto there.
I'm going to try to get this one in, maybe shoot an airmail with the next one, because you got nothing to lose.
Well. Ooh.
Temptation Island right here.
Now what? Try to get all 3 of them?
She goes for it, and trampoline's off, she loses.
Yeah. Is she going to do it? Up?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, and she got 1.
It says, I think it's 8 on 7. Yep, 8 on 7.
That does it.
Well, game 1 goes to Miss Kim Dice Jackson.
Now you've done it. Now
I
you've
know it.
completely screwed yourself.
I know I did, probably.
Oh, goodness. All right, so Kim takes one of the necessary 2 games to unseat the queen. Emma Jernigan, who holds that seat. They're going to readjust the boards back to the front of the line there on these new pitch pads. Love this red, white, and blue scheme.
They do look good.
Kim Jackson running out of the red lane. Taters exchange with Emma. Still showing 21-7 up on that scoreboard.
They're going to waste no time. They're going to get right after it.
First game.
Co-ed is alive and well out there in the main room. I'll tell you right now, I think Kim Jackson is going to win this game.
Yeah, I think psychologically
Yes.
she has established her dominance. Coming in
You know
hot
what?
there to blow it up. Gets one, and that
yeah.
other one
Backside early. Come
could
on.
be a problem, though. I think, is it sitting in such a place? Well, no, it was locked up.
She give maybe 2, but with a safe, try to roll the bag right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good co-ed teams out there, Finn. Jamie Smith throwing with Drew Dixon. Drew Dixon is a hell of a player, man. See the Mitchells throwing down there.
Yeah, Carrie Beth Mitchell really has come on strong.
really.
Zach, I know, is working hard to stay shoulder to shoulder with her.
Nothing against Ross Moore, man. I was pulling so hard for Zach Mitchell last week.
Yeah.
Just so he can get his first win. You know, he comes from that world-famous Mitchell family. They're just great folks, man.
Ooh, boy, that was almost way too low.
Oh. Nice bag,
Nice
Emma.
gather.
Oh.
Opportunity to pick up 4, and
There
she
it
does
is.
just that. So she takes that lead back, takes that first bag back. Your boy Cody Mee still up, still alive in the monster blind draw with
Way to go,
Oliver
Cody.
Sertain up 11-1 over Cade Dixon and Trey Howard.
We need him to win a few dollars. We had some bad luck getting here.
Oh, did you?
Transmission
that's right,
on
the
his
tranny.
truck.
Yeah.
Had to ride here in a U-Haul that I almost couldn't get in. It was so high with the little bit of stuff like that. I need a mini tramp.
Oh, goodness.
But it was fun, interesting.
Chris Day and Jordan Kirk up 16-2 over Dustin Arant and Kim Baskins. How about that? That Jordan Kirk, Chris Day team has really come along.
Yeah, I picked them to win, and I would love to see Jordan get her first purple jersey. Man, she's such a good person. Always checks on me. Just a good person.
Kim got one off the back.
Yep.
Nothing underneath.
Roll back. Oh, no.
Just
she's
going to lay low, take the
Kim's
4.
Set up
Up
this.
and over to get it. Oh, 4-on-4. That's
4-on-4,
that's
baby. And let me tell you, Emma Jernigan will take that 4-on-4, I promise you.
That is a very bizarre, very activity-laden wash right there.
I am so glad to be back with you, partner, man. I love it when we get together,
I
man.
feel you. It's been 2 full months.
Yeah, you've done one by yourself. I've done
3 months.
Yeah, it's been a while. You've done a couple by yourself. I've done a couple by myself.
Always nice when we can meet in the middle.
Absolutely.
I know Sean and the Zero Bags folks were out in Vegas with you guys last weekend. Good dude.
I did not get to work with Sean any last weekend because I was playing a lot. So, But, man, I like working with Sean. He's a good guy, man.
Good guys, the Zero Bags crew. Very good guys.
Make some great bags, too, by the way.
A few blind draws being put together now around the room for those who have a little spare time.
Oh, it rolled, but it didn't roll.
That kind of got sidetracked. Look at that shot.
What a shot.
What a great bag.
Even this game up at 4.
10-on-8. Yeah, that thing kind of crawled through on it. It did like an army crawl through and picked everything up around it.
Well, I saw the opening that she had, and then all of a sudden, boom, she hit it. And I thought we were going to stand up, but it didn't.
They're both found 2 different ways to get to a 7.5. I know one of them would love to start stretching that out and get into the 8s at the very least.
See Kaz Barkley over here. Y'all had a feature on Kaz. Kaz has made himself a really good player, too, now.
He's the player to watch on the front of the website at AmericanCornhole.com. He's got one of those one-of-a-kind Shreveport T-shirts on there that Cherish Tabers has put together.
I'm probably going to get me one of those.
There you go.
Oh, and
sneaks away. I think that's all we need to say.
That's it.
At the exact same time.
And look, that's very uncharacteristic for both these ladies to be throwing in the 7s, too.
Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic. These ladies can flat play. Kim takes that big stride.
And she sets up like a perfect A-frame form with her plant leg, and then that kick at the end. I don't know if you've seen it last week. Speaking of kicks, you know how we were running it with Isaac. We talk a lot about Isaac Hurt because we've watched his style evolve so much over the last couple of years, last couple of seasons. He was moving in. He was double clutching a lot.
Did you
stopping and starting? Now he's not doing that. He's got this mule kick now.
You know what? I noticed that. I promise you. I can't believe you're talking about that. But I did notice that. That it's totally. Oh, it fell.
It dropped. Hey, Kim.
She won't hear you. Hey. It fell. There you go. She got it. You know when she gets locked in, she'll walk down there and grab the bags.
Stupid.
Threw out a turn last week. You think I didn't give her help?
Did she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. All right, so that ended up having to be corrected to a 10-on-8, so she picked up a couple there.
Nice sportsmanship there by Jernigan. Say, hey, your bag fell, and let's give you 2 points.
Yeah. But, yeah, that donkey kick came out of nowhere, but it replaced the double clutch.
Yes.
But it is an evolutionary sport, and the revolutionary players are the ones that tend to have the most evolutionary games.
Well, let me tell you one thing about him. He's got something a lot of people won't get. He's got a world title.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yep. That's what we're all out here playing for.
Yeah, a bunch of them as far as players of the season, juniors, everything.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. The doubles and juniors. And, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff a lot of people won't get. He can mule kick all he wants, but he can still throw the bag in the hole.
All right, double four bagger there, social. $5,000 purse on the line a little bit later on for the Pro Series skins. Free to enter any of our pros. Come in here and throw that qualifying frame game to get to the round of 16. And then we have Pick Your Poison to get it started. Our top 8 seeds will pick their initial opponent from the next 8 seeds. And we'll continue working our way through that bracket until we have a champion.
That's going to be so fun.
Amari Scott, our last skins champ, if you recall.
Oh, yeah, all right.
In Owensboro.
I thought you fixed say Amari's our last pitcher. I didn't know Amari was here. He's not though. But you're talking about from Owensboro,
right?
Yeah,
He was our last.
Oh yeah,
because we've only had 2 Pro Series. This will be 3, 4 will be in Branson, and 5 will be at the Worlds in Thronesboro. There's a double wash.
Fours. There goes that PPR that they had eased up past the 7s.
Yeah, Kim has worked her way up just shy over 9. Emma's sitting at an 8. That'll change now. I think Kim is, she's at an 8.5 now. Good looking camera. I love the way that lines up there. It looks good.
Oh yeah, y'all have everything lined up, so I'll make sure I move it before the day's over.
Yeah, would you please move that score tower just an inch over to the right, and
just to watch you 2 guys squirm in your seat.
2 heads explode. Nice. Front block. Oh, what a great airmail up and over top. Perfect. And I thought we were going to get ourselves a little air show.
This could be a big round for Kim. She can hit another one
here. Do it again. Get that drag.
She got
nice
it.
Shot. 9
that
on
was
1.
A good bag.
9 on 4. Well done. All right. She can cut this only to 2. Oh, and she's going to leave at a 9 on 4. Is that a 5 spot?
No,
then?
it's going to be 7 on.
Is it?
Is that 10 on?
10 on 4.
Yeah, 10 on 4.
So it's a 6 spot.
Yeah. And it could be 9 with a bag on the board.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Nice round there by Kim Jackson.
I don't know if you heard us talking last week that to change up the conversation, to lighten things up in the cornhole world, somebody posted, what's your best Chuck Norris cornhole joke? Have you heard any of them?
No.
Chuck Norris's PPRs are 13. Chuck Norris can throw an 11. Those are my 2 favorites that I saw.
And Kim is,
wow.
Get down in with the airmail, Emma.
Oh, and that is just brutal.
She is just, man, Emma said, thank you.
Yeah. She was going for the kill. Run through and let that live.
And old Meanie is at it again. She's up 16 to 4 now. That's going to be my new nickname to her for me, Meanie.
A 9 on 7. Emma doing all the bag collecting there, so a little bit of extra effort to make it happen. And again, that first game went to Kim Jackson, but since she came out of the losers bracket, she was going to have to do it a couple times. She took her 21-7, and Emma's the one that put Kim into the losers bracket, so a little bit of revenge on her mind to be sure.
I don't know if Kim loses focus in her early games, but, man, she's been getting in that losers bracket a lot, and there's another block. I don't know if you want to block Kim right now.
I don't think she's got much choice because everything else Kim wants to do
she's doing.
Seems to be working. Nice
that
bag.
was a really good bag.
Slow-mo itself. We didn't even need to run slow-mo on that. It slow-moed itself.
And look at that. She moved it just enough where Kim can move it in there.
Go in there and hook that corner, take them both. Oh. Got the one that looked like it was.
Wow.
Man. There are certain shots I think you think about all day long, later in the day, going to bed, when you wake up. That might be one of them right there.
Absolutely. I got that 7 I gave up to Daryl Macon when I was only down 11-7. I'll be thinking about that all night long, I promise you. And it was nothing out of the ordinary either. It was just missed bags.
Nothing bizarre. Just straight oops. Kim lays that arrowhead blocker.
Oh, and that was almost short.
Not going to cause a problem.
I thought she might try to just go over that bag and run that in.
I did too.
And Emma's airmails are way off.
Yep. There it is.
There it is.
That's the one she was trying for that last time. But you're right. I thought she'd go over that bag. That's why I said I didn't think that would be a problem for Kim with her airmail dialed in the way it is. Oh, Emma's just having a little bit of bad luck
Look here,
as well.
9 on 2. 9 on 3. That's 6
on
spot.
3.
That's going to do it.
That finishes it off.
Old Meanie has done it again.
She did it, and Emma has taken her phone, and she is going to go think about some things. I think as she held that queen seat, she put almost, I think, Lisa Hill and Kim Jackson, who both fought to get back to her, through here into the losers bracket. So congratulations to Kim Jackson, who is now our women's champion here in Shreveport Bossier. The Pro Series skins coming up a little bit later on. We'll get Kim over here. She knows exactly where
Come
to
on, Meanie.
Meanie.
Come on, Meanie.
Oh, goodness.
You knew I was going to pick on you. Come on. Come on.
There we go. I know you got custom bags. We may have to start making custom headphones for you here, too. You keep it up the way that it's going here. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well done. He says he calls you Meanie now because you might lose a little bit of focus early on. You get in that loser's bracket, and then you just start hurting everybody's feelings.
It's been 3 weeks in a row.
Isn't it?
And I've been there, too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's your weird luck charm.
I love it. That's a good thing that you're going with me for the next couple ones.
Absolutely.
Well, now Emma put you into the losers bracket.
Yes.
I think Lisa Hill also, so you had to fight her to get back to this.
Yes.
A little bit of revenge. But you seem to have every shot you wanted when you wanted it. I mean, you only had a couple airmails get a little loose or kick off, but every time you went for something, it seemed like you had the shot you needed.
I was hitting my shots there. I mean, like you said, there were some airmails that I missed that were close, but for the most part, I felt like I played pretty consistent here. When I played Emma the first time, I was kind of in between throwing it on sticky side or slick side, so I was kind of all over the place, but this time I just committed to sticky side and said I was going to throw it. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were all there, and you got it done 21-7 in the first game, and then that finish was what was the
21-4.
21-4. So that was
I think that's what she beat me and put me in the losers bracket was 21-4. So.
Do you come in here when you do that? Do you come in here saying she beat me? I just want to beat the brakes off of her.
I mean.
Yes.
Is it bad to say yes? Yes, absolutely.
It's not bad to say. It's not bad to say yes because you're a competitor.
Allow me to have to be the ventriloquist.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how many does that make?
This is 10.
10 major wins.
10 women's majors championships.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. We are starting to whittle things down as we get to the Worlds, and it's starting to become clearer who our favorites are going into each division, and possibly, I mean, is there a Queen of Cornhole?
It would be
for
so cool to
singles?
see. I mean, I'd love it to be me, but I feel like this year there's several that will give the women a chance. So.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, today, I mean, it took for you guys were the biggest division today so far, and it took longest to get to this championship match. Kind of laid out perfectly the way juniors and then seniors rolled out, but you're the first double dip situation we were in. Bryce Jefferson took it in a single game defense of the King seat. Art Brown did the same in seniors, but a double dip there from Kim Jackson. You'll get to see, I'm certain, a wonderful reel celebrating this victory.
Yeah.
In fact, it's already spinning in her head, I do believe. So congratulations.
Thank you so
Nicely done.
much.
Well done. Kim Jackson takes the women's division championship here at Shreveport Bossier, the Bossier City Civic Center. Try to say that fast one time, much less 10.
Meanie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the meanie. All right, very good. And that gum, I feel sorry for it, but you know what? It got the job done.
It did.
And you're going to go grab that trophy, get your picture taken, and we've promised to get your last name right in the internal text loop.
Yeah. It's okay. I know it's a hard adjustment. I mean, we've been married like 2 years now, so I mean,
It's only been
it's a
2
struggle.
years.
I'm getting there. Hey,
You're like 99.9% of the time
I'm
now,
good.
so
I'm
you're
good.
there. You got
And
it.
it wasn't, and I know we were trying to wrap this up, but it wasn't until last week when I saw Jackson had won in was it the Challenger?
Yeah.
He won the Challenger, and I'm like, thank God it is dice, because Jackson, that would be.
Well, when I first started dating Chad, that was one of the questions he asked me. He goes, "Oh my God, Mom, if you get married, do I become Jackson?" I said, "No, baby, your name stays the same." Both of my boys' names are terrible with the last name Jackson because my middle son's name is Bo. So
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Hey,
so
that's the greatest athlete of all time, in my opinion, man.
Bo knows cornhole. You can certainly do that. Well, you tell Jackson Squared that we're proud of him for last week. Proud of you for this
Thank
week.
you.
Congratulations.
Very good.
And we'll get back to it here from Center Court on the ACO Digital Network. Cheers. Oh, goodness. We will